Hi, in this video we are going to walk step by step on how you can use the new Flux 2 Klein 9B model in WAN2GP to do face swaps and other image editing really quickly and easily. We are going to be running WAN2GP on RunPod. I have a separate video to get you going really quickly on RunPod if you don't know how, or you can run WAN2GP wherever you prefer. Here we are on WAN2GP on an A40 in RunPod, and we're going to select Flux 2 Klein 9B. There is also a 4 billion parameter model, but the 9 billion gives you better results. Note the 9 billion has a somewhat more restrictive license, so check that out and make sure you are complying. The Klein 9B model lets you create images from text and from images. For face swap, I found this Laura on Hugging Face called BFS Best Face Swap. And so we're going to go and pull the one meant for 9B, that is the rank 128 one. And then we will go click in there and copy the download link. Then go back into WAN2GP and just paste that link. Click download Laura. And then that will pull the Laura and download it in the correct directory for you. And then you'll want to click on advanced mode, and then under Laura's, it should show up in your dropdown, and select that. And then you can put the strength. I was just using 1.0, which is the default multiplier. You don't have to put 1.0. I just do it to remind myself that I'm actually using the Laura. And then under inject reference images, you're going to select that bottom option for conditional images. And then we can use multiple images. And here we're going to use one for the body, one for the face. So then we drag in the body as our first image and the face as our second image. Then for this Laura, they've actually provided a prompt. So if you go under model card and scroll down to the Klein 9B model, it gives you the exact prompt to use. Super helpful. So there we see the Flux 2 Klein 9B recommended. You can just click that to copy it. And then they also have some examples that they ran. So take that prompt and paste it in our prompt box. Clean it up a little. You can get rid of the optional part. If you aren't getting the expression carried over enough, I did find it helps to describe it a little bit. We're going to do 1080p, and then this is a vertical, so we're going to do 9:16. And then I'm going to keep the rest of the defaults as they are and click generate. The first time you generate, it has to download the model, so it will take a bit longer. It took 2 minutes and 51 seconds, most of that model download time, and here is our result. It's pretty impressive that it was able to take like the scarf of the woman and apply it to where the hair had been with the previous picture. Let's try with a different face and all the same settings and prompt and Laura to show another result. And if we click generate, you'll see that this run is much faster since we already have the model weights downloaded. That took under 30 seconds, and we have our results. For the sake of science, I did some runs with and without the Laura to see what difference it was having. To get rid of the Laura, I just scrolled down to activated Laura's, X'd out of the Laura I didn't want, and just deleted the multiplier to clean it up. And I basically think that without the Laura, it looks kind of like someone stuck a head on a body in Photoshop, whereas with the Laura, it looks pretty integrated and like a cohesive image. This model can do much more than face swaps. You can do text to image. You can modify any sorts of images to create new images. Helpfully, the Black Forest Labs team provided an AI agent skill that describes how to properly prompt the model to get best results, and reading the skill itself is helpful in working with the model, or you can use this skill with an AI agent to write your prompts. Basically, it can use up to 4 reference images and likes a nice narrative prompt of about 40 to 70 words. Write like a novelist describing a scene, start with your subject, and emphasize lighting descriptions. But really, as long as I was using reference images, I would get pretty good results even with short prompts if you get an extra hand or something that doesn't look quite right, it's so fast to generate again, and if as long as you're using a different seed, you'll get a different output, and it usually corrected whatever the issue was or changed the prompt to address the specific issue you're seeing. For instance, I gave it a picture of a woman in a car, and I just said, this woman driving this car, made it 1080p and horizontal at 16:9, and got a pretty good result. I ran it a few times. In one of them, the hand made no sense, so I just discarded that one. It's really good at taking style cues. I just added to the prompt for this one in Simpson style and got this output. Happy image generating. Thanks for watching.